Hey traders, welcome to Infinity Waves analysis for the week on major currencies, minor currencies, and stocks. So our first of all will be pound USD. Pound USD, we are still expecting a correction to happen around. It can either come this side down, then continue up, then the final drop. So we want to see how price acts around this region before we make our next move. So it can come down and go up for the next drop down. So that's for pound US dollar. Let's look for another pair, DXY. DXY, our move is inside this structure. From our previous videos, from our previous analysis and the video we did last week, we were still in this structure. But the last 3 weeks, we were still around this area, around June. So we were this area and we were expecting this move to go up. It went up. And now we are in this corrective structure inside this channel. So we are waiting for it to finish this structure for the next impulse move up. So that's for DXY. Let's go for another pair. That's for New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Our previous analysis, that's in June, price was at this level here. It came down up to this region. So we are waiting to trade this impulsive move up to here. So we are now in a corrective wave C structure. We are waiting for this pattern to complete here for the next drop down. So that's for New Zealand dollar, US dollar. We wait for this structure to complete, then we go down. But if this structure gives us a sell structure here, we'll go with it down, and this corrective structure will have completed. So we go to our next pair, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. We shared this analysis around April in our Facebook page. Price was at this level. Price took some time here before it broke down. So we were waiting for sales to happen here. This move to go back at 4 and the next move to come down, and price is now down. So right now we're expecting a corrective structure here, then the next move down. So that's for Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, this is our move. We are now in a corrective structure heading to wave C, wave 4. Wave 4 and wave C, a corrective structure for wave 4. So we are likely to be in a ABC corrective structure. So right now we are waiting for this move. We are waiting for this move up here to go here to complete wave B here, then the next drop to start from here. So we're expecting buys, setups up to this level, up to 89,506 area for the next drop down. So that's for Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Our next pair, US dollar, Canadian dollar. Last week, from our analysis, from our video we did last week on this pair, let me show you something we did last week. Now, last week for this pair, we were expecting it to drop from this area to come down here, but it went up to complete this pattern here. So we wait for it to give us a sell opportunities for the next drop down. The main trend is supposed to be up. If you go to a higher time frame, the main trend is supposed to be up because we are coming down. So we're coming down from this impulse move, So When this is over, you expect this to fall down to around these levels, then for the next impulsive wave. So that's for US dollar, Canadian dollar. So this structure can come all the way up to here at this 0.100% because 0.100% is also the extension point for wave 5. Wave 5 extends wave 3 by 61.8, which was this level, or 100%. So it can also go all the way to this level, then drop. So we'll see how price behaves around this area. If it gives us a sell opportunity, we will sell up to this level, up to these levels. That's for US dollar, Canadian dollar. Now our next is New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, we are in a corrective wave 4 structure. So we are waiting for this move. This move can go all the way to here, then drop, or it can just come here, down here, drop to continue for wave A here, then go back up for this wave B. So we are in a corrective structure for wave 4 and in wave A of wave 4. So we wait for this move here in this channel to come down, or if it comes down here and gives us a sell signal, we go with it down up to point A, then we wait to go with point B. So that's for New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. US dollar, Swiss franc, we are also in a corrective structure. We did an analysis for this where price was at this level here, sometime in June. Then the impulse move came up to wave 3 here. So we are still in this corrective structure here. So until we get our buy opportunities, we'll just wait for it to complete fast. So we'll be waiting to buy at this level or these levels over here for the next move up. So that's for US dollar, Swiss franc. For the next pair, for the next currency pair, for gold. Gold, we did analysis for this sometimes back. From our groups, we were waiting for this move to go up here, then drop down. So price came to this level, but it can also move up from here to go to 1854, this level, then drop down, or it can drop down, continue dropping down from here. So we'll wait to see in the week how this move up, but we're expecting it to go a bit higher for it to now drop down. So that's for gold. Our next setup, Australian dollar, Japanese yen. For this pair, we are also in a corrective structure, going to wave B. Wave B is supposed to be down here. So this move has already completed the 5 moves up. That's for wave A, which has 5 waves up, and now we are correcting all the way to wave B. So right now we are waiting for this move to go up to these levels at 84.003 or a bit higher, then the next drop down. So that's for wave C. We wait for this structure to complete here, then it buys and then it will drop down. So that's for Australian dollar, Japanese yen. The next pair I wanted to look at, New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc as well. We are in a corrective structure. Wait for this structure to come all the way to here at 0.2 here, then for the next drop. So at 0.66100 at this level, then the next drop down. So that's for New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. For stocks, We can look at Home Depot. This is Home Depot right now, but if we go back to our previous analysis for Home Depot, we normally post them on our TradingView account. So this is where our charts are normally posted, and in this account of ours. So for that Home Depot, if you go down, this is Home Depot, May 18th. So we were waiting for this move to come down here at this level and to go up. So we're waiting for this move to drop down here, then go back up. And if we look at it, how it performed, it actually came down slightly high above this area that we're waiting for it up to point B. So we are waiting for it now to come down for this structure. It can either come down to this level here, it can come to this level here, then go back a bit, then come down, or it can just completely come down. So we'll just wait to see how price behaves around this area for our next move. So that's for Home Depot. If you go back to our TradingView account, you can see our analysis. This was a New Zealand dollar, US dollar. This is how we did analysis on May 10th. This is how it went. If we press here, you see how this move came down. So it just followed analysis down here. So we normally post our charts on our TradingView account. You can join. You can actually join it and follow the account for more trades. So that's for Disney. Here is Disney, how Disney was. If we go back to our previous analysis for that stock for Disney, it should be, we did a post for it. You can see also this is also the XY, which I had already mentioned how it was, which price was at this level here, and we are waiting for this move to go up. So this was May 9th, and clearly if we press here the play, and we see how it moved up. So that's how web analysis works for our case. Canadian dollar as well, here it is. We are also waiting for this move to come here on May 9th, for this move to come here and this drop down. And if you look at it, that's how it performed quite well. So it's also moving within our analysis. So for this is also Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. This was April 23rd. Here it was here. The price was at this level. We're waiting for it to come down here like this. And it can clearly show how this pair performed. It's moving within our analysis quite well. So Disney, the stock that I was mentioning, here it is. This was April 27th. We were at this level. We're waiting for it to come down, then go up. So let's see how the market has been performing from April 27th. Clearly, the market is moving in our favor in our analysis, and now we're waiting for this move to go up. So for Disney, it can either come down here, then buy, or it can just come slide down a bit, then buy. So we'll see how it will perform. Another stock that we were actually looking at was Virgin Galactic. Virgin Galactic is a company for Richard Branson. He's trying to commercialize space tourism. So let's see how Virgin Galactic. So here it is. So this was May 24th. May 24th price was at this level. So we're waiting it to go up. So let's see how it performed. And it clearly moved up here to this level, and now it's correcting down a bit for the next move up. So our current analysis for it, for Virgin Galactic, is here, was posted here in our TradingView profile. We are waiting for this move to happen. So this move went up all the way to here, and now it's coming down. So we're waiting for it around these regions here for the next move up. So that's for stocks. There are many stocks to trade. There's so many stocks are very good. You can take advantage of them and see how they will take your account. So you can go through our profile, TradingView profile, and see how we've been performing. And we normally just post some charts on there for our followers. So with that, we wish you a successful trading week. All the best. Use proper risk management. Don't trade too high. Trade what you're comfortable to lose. And with that, we wish you quite well and all the best ahead. So this is Maurice from Infinity Waves.